So the reason we're here is actually very easy. I play Magic the Gathering competitively. If you ever want to check it out, I run it under Sultai Mean Girls. I have, although the tournament performance wasn't perfect, I do have the highest ranked Tolus Clever Conductor deck in the world on top 16. And so I was initially actually very hesitant to play Genius Invocation because my idea was, listen, I play Magic the Gathering IRL. Why should I want to play in-game? Another game in-game? But it's all good, it's been very fun. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to play a game where I invite Chaska. And then we will chat about the game in between and what I like about it, how it compares to Magic. So the first thing for me is that I don't like so I don't like 1v1 in Magic, which makes this super fun. Okay, Xenia and Kokomi. Kokomi is such a pain in this game. But we'll try. So this is my burn team. I do try to use characters that I don't have IRL when playing. I find the mana management in Genius Invocation to be a little more difficult than in Magic because it's like you have the same problem in 1v1 Magic, to be honest, where you play your lands and you just don't do anything in the first couple of turns and it becomes a problem. But yeah, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use this to make some extra dice, and then we will do this. This is Nahida's, so we will actually put this on Emily, and then obviously we can't do anything else, so we will just switch to Klee. And let Klee tank the damage. Now it'll just take a bunch of damage from Chaska. We can switch to Nahida. We can switch back to Emily in the next turn. Okay, so which artifact set is that? Conductor. Which gives Omni Dice. Yeah, so now we are switching to Emily and then ending our round. So we just burned the dice because we had nothing to do with them. So she declared end, they declared, so now we grab this. So we're gonna put this Skyward Pride on, yeah, so we'll do this. We'll use those 3 to cryo ones to put a Skyward Pride on Klee for when it's her turn. Timeo's artifacts, not necessary. So now we activate Emily, and now I would actually like to switch to Nahida, but it's not really necessary. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna use our dice here. And then we will not switch to, we will switch to Klee. And then switch back to Emily when we have Klee. I like this team. I would love to have a Klee to play with Emily, and I would play it exactly like that. I would play Nahida, Klee, and Emily with Sucrose. So we're gonna end our round here. We are gonna run out of dice soon, so we have to like get a big attack with Klee. Now we have to get some burns in. Kokomi is like the most annoying. Excellent, that is Klee's ultimate. Kokomi is like the most annoying character in this entire game. Her card gets on my nerves so much. For those who didn't know, one of the weekly fights this week is Goro, and he just has Kokomi. Let me draw a card. Fun fact, same as in Magic the Gathering. drawing cards is the best thing you can do. Okay, so we can now spend a little less dice, but first we are gonna attack with Klee. Boom. Boom. And now we're gonna normal attack and hope that we survive whatever Chaska is doing. Yeah, we survived it. So we get 2. Yeah, we do this. Get rid of Chaska. And then we switch to Nahida. Ooh, Lenny. Yeah, so this is getting a little tight for my taste. So what we will do is we will switch to Nahida and then heal Klee. Nah, this is too many dice. So we will heal Klee because all of Nahida's skill costs too many dice. Yeah, I know it's a lot. So now we're actually gonna heal Nahida. Or now we're gonna play Timaeus. Let's see if we can get some artifacts next turn. This is quite similar to Magic the Gathering Arena, like same kind of setup. So it's like not like I'm not used to the playstyle. Obviously now we're over applying Dendro, but that's okay. So we can give Nahida her signature. Yeah. And then switch to Klee in between. Yep. So we're gonna first of all do this. Then we are gonna give Nahida his signature. We are gonna heal Nahida, just to be on the safe side. And then we're gonna use our skill. Because Xinyan is gonna burst now. And we will switch to Emily. Yeah. We will switch to Emily. Okay, so she discarded 2 cards. We'll switch to Emily because we can use Emily's burst in the next round. So she switches to Kokomi. The problem is we have to find a way to use Klee, because nobody's got Pyro applied to them. But we do Emily's burst first, and then we switch to Klee. Yeah, that was problematic. Yeah, I find Genuis Invocation, I like it. It's a good game, I'm just not very good at it. Okay, so we're blooming at the moment. So, is that the next time we use a skill? Yeah, it's 1 less elemental die for character switching, so that is not quite good enough. So, this is not good. We are gonna burst. I hate this. Why isn't the card moving? Okay, so boop, Iron Tongue. By the way, have you done his daily? It's super fun. He has a daily in Liyue Harbor. Okay, now if we switch to Klee now, she will die. So we will play this card. And switch to Nahida. Because Nahida's gonna die too, but she's not, at least not our Pyro Applicator. So that is Kokomi getting more. Yeah. That would have killed Klee. That is Chaska's bullets. It was good to know that that's how they work in the game. Okay, so we are gonna switch to Klee and hope that Xanyun doesn't attack. Boom. Burning. Klee is still gonna die. Can we switch for free? Yes, we can switch for free. So we're gonna switch away so that Emily is the one taking the jellyfish damage. We can switch back to Klee soon. If we can switch as a quick action. Otherwise we just apply Dendro now and it's fine. Yeah, that switches as a quick action, so then we can switch with... So essentially what we're gonna do is we are going to attack with Emily. With Emily's skill. And we will switch to Klee. We don't have to. I think we can do this with Emily's burst. I think we can end the game with Emily's burst. Yeah. There we go. That's a Chaska card for us. And this has been Magic the Gathering player plays Genius Invocation. We now have Chaska. Let's call this good luck for the polls in 2 weeks. Let's just wait for the card, so. You will win some, you lose one. Thank you for the card, Chaska. So yeah, if we just check our decks, if we say we make a Chaska one, we now have Chaska. So we can do Chaska, Bennett, and let's actually say we do Chaska and the Hot Ladies. Boop. And then we'll put some cards. So obviously we're gonna put all of these for bonuses. Then what weapons do you have? Other weapons. Other weapons. And bow. So we're gonna grab all the bows and leave the weapons out otherwise. Then in terms of artifacts, Blizzard, Strayer, and all the Pyro ones. And we actually only need one of each, and I like using the ones that take any elemental dice. Also, where are my Animo? Do I even have Animo? Yeah, here. And then we check here. So this is select a summon and immediately trigger the end phase. That's not gonna work. 2 normal attacks, hell yeah. Even for 4. Draw a technique card. When you play this card, hell yeah. So we use both of these. Then Lewa Harbor, end phase, draw 2 cards, that's always good. Elemental dice manipulation. Switch characters, cost less. Healing. So there's 18 cards. Then this is switch characters as a fast action. This is artifacts, so we're not going to use it. This is weapons, where we're not going to use that. This is pigeons. Then this one, repeat skills cost less. Harder is really nice. Then this is energy. We don't need as much energy in that team. These ones are all more gimmicks. This one are the Omni dice. This is the quick switch. This is rerolls. This is draw a card. We've got 4 more cards. This is a quick switch. This is a quick switch that costs. This is shift a weapon. This is shift energy. This is shift an artifact. This is summon gets an additional. This is normal attack, deals more damage, and we have 28, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some food to heal. Specifically, I tried to grab the free one. And there we have a Chaska deck. This has been Magic the Gathering player plays Genius Invocation.